Myron Gaines gets into it with a college student again. Did he win? Did she get her point across? Does anything that he says make sense? That's why we're here. Roll the footage.
So your whole point is that I should be making sandwiches right now and I shouldn't be going to university?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
You said why?
Well, yes, why?
I think women should be focusing on trying to find a partner and get married in their prime years.
Okay.
You can always go get an education and enter the workforce later on in life, but you can't always build a family later on in life.
Because our biological clocks are different, right?
Yes,
Because that's what you think?
it's not what I
Okay.
think; it's what the science
Okay.
shows.
I mean, I don't really know why you wanted me to talk because you don't respect me in any way.
I respect you enough to hear you out, and I'm asking you to challenge my points.
Well, I know I am a smart person and I know there's a lot of smart women, and that's not like an unpopular opinion, that's a fact.
Okay, so what did I say that was wrong that has you
You
disagreeing?
you've said multiple times that women are stupid.
Yeah, I also said men are stupid plenty of times too.
Okay. Yeah, but you made like several.
The difference is this. Here's the distinction. Because I always find it interesting how when I criticize men, no one cares, but when I criticize women, they always hear that part. The difference is this. Here's the distinction. Women don't get punished for being retards. Men do.
I did hear you say that, and I'm very, very surprised. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, everyone
Sure.
gets accused of
I'll explain.
making mistakes. Okay,
If a
please
woman's hot
explain.
enough, right, they can still get sexual access. They can still get a higher status man than themselves. They can still date up. If a man's a retard, he's in the corner by 7-Eleven.
Quick solution: hold man and woman accountable all across the board. So we don't have to have this conversation again. Just hold everybody accountable equally. See, she's sitting there trying to have a back and forth with him because she knows how he is. She probably has conversations with her friends. They probably study his talking points. And she decided that she was going to confront him herself. But she's not really pushing back. She's doing what most people do when they get on his platform, which is a huge problem. If you're going to question him or challenge him on the things that he's saying, you're going to have to be more specific, way more. And I don't agree with everything you say, but you can't be vague with your responses or your questions. And if he's asking you questions, you have to actually be direct with your answers. Otherwise, you're just going to make yourself look foolish.
We don't
So,
have the same. We don't have the same ability to. We don't have the same opportunities afforded to us if we're inadequate.
so because I apparently am inherently unequal and inferior to you, I
Yes,
don't have to try as hard
pretty much.
as
Yeah,
men.
like women play the game on easy mode. We play the game on hard mode. So if we play the game on hard mode, we get hard mode benefits.
I know what a video game is. Thank you.
So let me the other thing too also is like women don't have to compete within like the social hierarchy to the same degree, and meritocracy is not as important in the female dominance hierarchy as it is for men. In other words, if there's a group of women, right? One girl's a doctor, maybe another one's a pharmacist, another one's like a bartender, another one does whatever. You guys don't evaluate each other on who's the most successful. You guys evaluate each other who's like hottest one. With men, when we're in
Absolutely
a
not.
room, well, okay. Uh,
I don't know why we agree and disagree on certain stuff. Like there's things that he's speaking on that are in generalities. There are hierarchies. There are men who look at other men with a significant amount of importance based on their position on the job. Women don't operate that way. They don't. Maybe you don't specifically, but they do. Y'all have a different structure. She's the hot one, the more attractive one. she gets more men chasing after her. She's the one who can get us access to this club and that club. She's the one that can convince him to do this and do that. You know it's true. You don't want it to be true, but you know it's true.
With men, however, it's based on status, competence, success. Women is she hot or not?
I think you base woman on that, not like that's not something everyone does.
Okay,
But,
and that's what matters. No one cares about a woman's status or income. Being honest, like you can literally walk into a bar and go and still pick up a guy, but if I go into a bar and go I'm gonna go to jail probably.
The only reason anybody cares about a woman's status is if she's a celebrity, like you, Cardi B, Beyonce, and people like that. Yeah, you can get away with that. But you don't walk the red carpet. Nah, it's not going to really be that big of a deal. We don't want no broke ass woman, of course, though. And it's just knowing that you can take care of yourself and you're not going to be needy and things of that nature, and you're giving. It's reciprocal. But for the most part, nah. And I mean, me personally, I don't care about none of it. You could be Trina, Beyonce, Maya. It wouldn't matter. I look at you all the same. It's just the fact that you have that XXX title attached to you that society deems you as more important than what you are. You're just another human being with a talent that is equal to mine or probably just a little bit better.
Like
So-
they're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
So your opinion's the only one that matters in this scenario.
It's not that my opinion matters. It's that
It matters
women,
more than mine.
No.
Is the point?
in most cases, yeah, actually. But like I don't think women should vote either. That's a whole other conversation. But like in general, the point I'm trying to make is that women don't have to be competent to live a great life versus men have to have some degree of competence.
Let me stop real quick because I disagree with that part about your opinion doesn't matter more than his, because he always talks about how opinions aren't really worth a damn. He always says it. Fact over opinion. So your argument right there, bro, I gotta give you some pushback on that. Your opinion is not a fact. It's just your opinion. You feel this way because of your observations. She feels the way she feels because of her observations. So y'all both matched right there. You just feel strongly about yours more than she does, and you have more information to spew out your mouth than she does because she doesn't really know how to go back and forth with you on this topic.
To even get sexual access and have a chance at a life. It's a big difference. You guys always reserve the right to say, you know what, I don't want to work anymore. I want a family. I can find a man and attach to his legacy. We don't get that privilege.
So you can't just marry a rich woman. You can't do that.
She just asked the dumbest fucking question. You didn't really mean that. You couldn't have meant that. Tell me that that just slipped up. That just slipped up. Then it had to.
Didn't say that. Tell me you did not just say that.
There's not a rich woman on this planet that's going to take in a custodian or someone who works a 9 to 5. Have you ever listened to Vivica Fox speak? Lisa Ray speak? Sofia Vergara? You ever had a sit down, play one of their videos? You got to be rage baiting. That's all I'm going to say. There ain't no woman out here about to deal with no dude who ain't got no bread. Not no woman who got her own bread. You might be an exception because you ain't living the same lifestyle as they are, but we got to stop lying to ourselves.
That's not possible for you.
A rich man will change a poor woman's life. A rich woman won't even look a poor man's way. That's the difference.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
It's the biological truth. It's the reality of male and female intersexual dynamics, unfortunately.
Okay.
Women date up,
that's really
men date
interesting.
down. It's the truth. It's like, do you want a guy your height?
I have one. Yeah.
That's your height?
Like 4 inches taller, sure.
Oh yeah, so there you go. He's probably stronger than you too, probably smarter to a degree, probably can do certain things. He's probably better than you in a degree. Like, women date up, and there's nothing wrong with that. Are you with him? That's my point. And you're not with him anymore. Thank you for proving my point. That he broke up with you? Then you really fucked up. Oh,
The relationship I'm in it because we're equals. Like that's the whole point.
I know. It's funny when women say that. Why was my ex-boyfriend chopped and broke? Are you with him anymore? No. Okay. Thanks for proving my point. Like ladies, like, it's okay. Accept the fact that you guys are hypergamous. We understand and we accept it. We don't hate you for it. Okay. The thing is that you guys just try to lie about it and be like, oh, I want an equal partner, when it's not true at all.
I do want one, and I have one, and I'm
You want an
very
equal
happy
partner?
about that. Yes.
Okay. Here's the ugly reality. Once you guys graduate college, if he doesn't continue to go on an upward trajectory and earn more and increase his status, and you surpass him, the likelihood of you guys breaking up is very high. Versus if his trajectory goes up and yours goes down, he's not going to care.
And that is where I have to agree. Unless you started with this person at the bare bottom when neither one of you had shit, you're not going to understand it. You're not going to know how to deal with somebody who is okay with being here. Some people don't want to go all the way up here. And you'll eventually get bored and tired. You're going to want them to do more. You're going to think that they don't have any ambition because, well, they don't want to spend half of their day, if not all of their day, clocked in doing 20 different jobs at once. You're going to think that something is wrong with them. That's the only way. But with this exchange here, I don't think you did enough research. You definitely should have did a little bit more if you're going to have a conversation with him. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about it. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, honestly. I thought he was going to rip into her for real. He really went light on her. Shout out to Uncensored America. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment sections. Peace.